Alright, everybody. So we are here to talk about Peacemaker, episode 5 now. And I must say, if you watched my first 3 episodes review, I wasn't too fond of the first 2 episodes. I was like, this show's just kind of it's whatever. Last episode, I really liked. I thought it was a big step up. And now this episode was just like, I didn't want it to end. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and say I feel like this one did grab me a lot more. To me, it was a super fast 40 minutes, if that's what it was. They usually are. I did not want it to end. I had no idea that it was already time for the show to be over. It was so good. Pretty much what happens in this one, without spoiling anything, Mern sends them on a mission where they think the butterflies have there's a warehouse where they think the butterflies are staying and stuff. And then on the other side, Peacemaker's dad is trying to tell the police that he's innocent. Without spoiling anything, that is the synopsis I can give you. You gotta talk spoilers if you want to actually break it down and talk about what happens. So, spoiler warning, if you have not seen it, go watch it, come back, you know the drill. So, the episode opens up with Peacemaker, and he looks like he just woke up, and he feeds his butterfly that he took, and he takes eagerly out for a fly. I just watched it. I feel like it's already I feel like this episode's kind of there's a lot going on, so I feel like this isn't gonna be an in order breakdown. I'll try my best, but I feel like I'm probably gonna skip some stuff because I honestly just can't remember. They get to their hideout place, and Mern's kind of breaking them down, telling them what butterflies are, and John's got a PowerPoint that Peacemaker likes to make fun of, and he name drops tons of celebrities and characters in this scene. It's pretty funny. Vigilante has also officially joined the team. He's there. Love that guy. He kills it as Vigilante, man. I'm telling you, he's my favorite character in the show. So Mern's giving him the breakdown. These are what butterflies are. There's this warehouse where we think they're storing stuff. Maybe it's where they're making the stuff that they eat. Remember, Mern is a butterfly himself, so there's definitely some sketchy going on, but he sends them out. Meanwhile, Peacemaker's dad is telling him, hey, check the prints. I'm telling you, I'm innocent. So the cops are like, okay, fine, we'll do it. And then while they're gone, Mern has some guys show up. They talk. He's like, look, I'm gonna need you to do something for me. But all the main stuff happens at the warehouse. They get out of the truck. Vigilante has this chainsaw because he wants to murder someone with a chainsaw. And Harcourt, I think it was Harcourt, tells him no. And he's like, it's not fair. I never get to murder anybody with my chainsaw. He's like, this is bull. It's so funny. So they split up in teams. Adebayo and Peacemaker are one. And then Vigilante and Harcourt are another team. John stays in the van. He's the guy in the chair. Peacemaker grabs a helmet, which has x-ray vision, so he can see the butterflies in their head, which is pretty neat. So when Adebayo wants to talk to someone, he'll just go ahead and blow their face off because he can see it before she does, which leads to some really funny stuff. Meanwhile, Vigilante and Harcourt, they're spying around. They get seen, so they get chased by all these butterflies. They get locked in a room, so they're on the devices if you're hey, we're stuck in this room, we need help. And then and she's there's a freaking and then she gets hit. So the gorilla that we've been seeing teased is here, and he is definitely infected by a butterfly. Super strong. They've already said earlier that a butterfly would make you give you the strength of an ape, pretty much 4 times the strength of a normal person, I think is what they were saying. So this gorilla is definitely souped up. So they're in there fighting the gorilla. Peacemaker and Adebayo, I'm learning their names. They had this really cool scene with the bomb, which was in the trailers. throw the bomb and explodes, and then all of them are taking on this gorilla, and man, they're getting slapped around. The gorilla's getting shot. It comes down to like, you know, this is it moment. The gorilla is about to win, and you hear a chainsaw, and you can just hear it, and the gorilla just starts getting like gutted. Like, that's not me. I ain't know about blood and gut stuff, but it's John. I can't think of his name, like economos, something like that. And he just like tears that gorilla. Pretty nasty. On the cop side, they run the fingerprints. They realize it's not the same, so they even go to that couple that they bribed. They had gotten bribed, and they're like, yeah, sorry, we got bribed, like all this. The weird thing is that the police station still decides to keep the white dragon guy in. So the detective's like, I wonder why. She goes to talk to the sheriff, and it's the guy who Myrna was talking to that he needed the favor for. He said he was going to be replacing the sheriff because she was off duty or something. And he does a good job playing a menacing character, I'll say that. And so on their ride back, they're all listening to music together. They kind of bonded as a team. In the back of the van, you can kind of see Harcourt like smiling, like she's like kind of listening up to them now. And it's really a sweet moment. And she even like takes a picture of them all. I'm like, aw. I feel like the next scene, maybe, like I said, this is kind of all over the place, but is when Adebayo is taking Peacemaker home. He invites her in for a drink, which is like kind of weird. Like, gives you a weird feeling. Like, is he like inviting her in for a drink, like as a friend, or is he like I don't know. But it turns out that's what it was, just as a friend. They have a really good friendship moment, which I really liked. I really enjoyed that scene. Turns out she had some sketchy motive from her mom. You know how it is. Something about a diary. Don't really know what's going on with that diary, but I'm sure we'll find out soon. Before this though, Harcourt, she's sitting in a bar, and she makes a group chat, and with all of them, and she sends them the picture. So it's like they're definitely becoming friends, and I appreciate it. They're all becoming more likable. I forgot to say earlier, Adebayo, she's having drama with her wife because she's kind of like shoving her away for the work stuff. So she calls her to let her know, like, hey, like, this work stuff, it's been kind of crazy, but I still love you. But she can't sleep, so she goes back up to their hideout place, their lair, or whatever you want to call it. And Mern's up there, he's doing some late night work, and she says she's gonna help do some late night work. And then she sees Peacemaker's X-ray vision thing, and she's like, I'm gonna try that on. And at this point, I'm like, oh, this is so bad. Like, this can't end good. So she puts it on, she's looking around, she's like, yo, this is kind of dope. She turns around, she's like, hey, Mern, you see this? Looks at Mern, sees the butterfly, and he just like attacks her. And then it ends. So they've definitely mastered the cliffhanger. And I was very mad when it ended. I'm like, they cannot kill her. Because she did have the scene where she left her wife the voicemail. And during that scene, I was like, girl, you better keep your eyes on the road, because something bad's gonna happen. So now that she's left the voicemail and this happened, I'm like, so they won't kill her though. They won't kill her though. Like, Waller wouldn't let that happen, right? When it comes to Easter eggs, I didn't catch a whole lot. They mentioned Superman, also in a dirty way, as he seems to talk about all the big Justice Leaguers in a bad way. But like, other than that, I don't feel like there was anything else I caught, other than like the Grodd thing being debunked. It's like, it's just some idiot gorilla named Charlie that got sawed in half or gutted. Yeah, if I missed something, let me know, because I guarantee you I did. I'll get it to you in the comments. Let me know what you thought about this episode. Hit the like button, subscribe, be on the lookout for my reaction to the breakdown from the Rockstars. I'll see y'all next time.